Don't let the snow catch you off guard. Moving to Ottawa in the winter is a completely different experience than moving in the spring or summer. Between frozen driveways, snowplow surprises, heating systems you've never dealt with before, winter moves come with challenges that most people don't expect. But here's the good news. If you prepare the right way, it can actually be a lot smoother than you think. In this video, I'm going to walk you through what it really looks like to move in Ottawa during the winter and how to make sure your move goes off without a hitch. I'm Eric Bekkers, a local realtor here in Ottawa, and I help first-time homebuyers and families upsizing make confident real estate moves, even in the dead of winter. If you're new to the city, just planning a winter move, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more helpful Ottawa real estate tips. So here's what we'll cover today. What it's like moving during Ottawa's coldest months, how winter weather affects everything from movers to utilities, what to check in the home you're buying, and how to actually prepare for the transition so you're not caught off guard. Let's start with what it's actually like to move in the winter here in Ottawa. Yes, it snows a lot, and yes, it can be brutally cold, but it's manageable if you're ready for it. First off, you're going to need a plan around the weather. Winter storms can delay moving trucks, slow down closings, even make certain roads temporarily inaccessible. So give yourself a little bit more flexibility in your schedule than you typically would. Next, protect your floors and entryways. Salt, snow, and slush will be getting dragged through your house all day, so make sure to lay down tarps, plastic sheathing to avoid ruining your new floors. Some moving companies will provide this, but always ask in advance to make sure. Now let's talk about what happens when you actually get inside the home. The home was vacant for a while, the heat may be off or extremely low. In order to make sure there's no frozen pipes, make sure the seller leaves the heat on until closing and have it turned on and up immediately once you get possession. Next, let's talk about the heating system specifically. If you're moving from out of province or from a condo, you might not be familiar with propane tanks. Many rural homes in Ottawa use these systems instead of natural gas. If you're within the city, of course, you'll still have the natural gas. However, rural properties are going to be more on propane. So you'll want to know what your heating source is and make sure it's full, serviced, and ready for use. Also, get to know your hydro panel and shut-off valves early. In winter, if something goes wrong, you don't want to be Googling or asking ChatGPT now how to shut off your water in minus 20-degree weather. Know where everything is before you need it. Learn your water shutoffs. If you bought a home in the winter, there are a few things you might not have seen during the showing. For example, the roof condition. Snow may have been covering some areas. Same with grading, patios, decks, outdoor landscaping. Make sure your realtor and inspector point out areas you want to revisit in the spring for a follow-up inspection or maintenance. Now this isn't to go back on the seller, but it's for your knowledge of what needs to be done. You'll also want to clear any snow away from vents, exterior pipes, and sump pump discharges. Blocked vents can be dangerous, especially the gas ones, and it's your responsibility once you take possession. If your home has a fireplace, now's the time to check it. Make sure it's wet certified if wood burning, and have it professionally inspected if it hasn't been used in a while. Moving into winter also means adapting quickly to Ottawa's seasonal lifestyle. Things like snow tires aren't optional here. They're required by many insurances and vital for safety. Snowblowers, shovels, salt, all essential. If you're in suburban or rural area, understand your plowing situation. In the city, of course, it's handled, but private communities or rural roads, you might be responsible or part of a shared agreement. Also know your garbage and recycling schedule. Snowbanks can hide bins, and missed pickups are common if you don't place them properly. Lastly, embrace the fun side of winter too. Ottawa has amazing outdoor rinks, winter trails, family-friendly events from Winterlude to skiing in Gatineau Park. If you're prepared for the cold, winter here can be an amazing season to settle in. Moving in winter may not be the easiest option, but it's definitely doable. With the right preparation, the right support, it can actually be less stressful than trying to compete with everybody during the spring market. If you're planning to move to Ottawa this winter, I'd love to help you make the process smooth. Book a free consultation with me using the link below. No pressure, just a helpful conversation to help you map out your plan. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Are you planning a winter move, or do you want to brave the spring market with everybody else? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.